everyone, this is Anna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This time I'm making another Cyanotype project for my roommate Jillian, whose birthday is over the summer, which makes it hard for me to celebrate because I live on the other side of the globe. This time, to make up for it, I'm making her a Cyanotype t-shirt. I actually got this idea through an Instagram reel where this girl prints stamps on a tank top, which I thought was really artistic, but I made a little tweak about it. Instead of regular stamps, I'm printing with each stamp, I'm printing her photo in it. So these are all the photos I've taken of her in the past. Obviously, these are the negatives. I'll explain a bit more what these are, but follow along. Okay, I'm changed into the t-shirt that I'm about to Cyanotype on. This one is a large for me, so I got a extra large for my roommate. I don't know why it's large because it's super tiny on me. My mom thinks I look funny, but whatever. This will be a test run, so the actual one will be better because it's a second attempt. Okay, right now I'm mixing the Cyanotype solution. As we all know, we're doing solution A and solution B equal parts. So here we go, that's one. Lid, two lids. This is the second one. One and two. Now we mix it up. Okay, so this tank top is about 91% cotton, which is what we want, like a higher percentage of natural fabric, so either linen or cotton absorbs Cyanotype solution better. So right now, I'm just gonna try to get the t-shirt to soak up the solution we just mixed. Quickly, I'm going to show you how to make a negative. So these are some really beautiful photos I've taken of my roommate in the past. Let's say I want this photo to be edited. I'm going to use the app Snapseed, which is really phone friendly. You can also use Photoshop, but you have to have a subscription for that. I apologize, there's no horizontal version for this, so it's all going to be vertical. First things first, we have to adjust the image to have 0 saturation, which means that it's going to be black and white, which is what Cyanotype is about, sort of blue and white. Another thing is that I'd like to increase the contrast because Cyanotype does not handle contrast well. Another extra thing you could do is to use this select tool. So you add this sort of mask on her face. Did I add it? Okay, there we go. Select just her face, and then increase the brightness slightly. And finally, we have to use this curves tool, and we invert the image into a negative. And there we go. Now we can export. Alright, so my last attempt looked pretty good. This time I'm putting everything on this actual t-shirt for Jillian. So the negatives are on the t-shirt and the glass is on the negatives. So everything is pressed down. I'm using my lamp as a hanger. I'll be turning it on. So this half will get 40 minutes of exposure in total, and then I'll move on to the other side for another 40 minutes. After rinsing for a couple of times and soaking in water for about an hour, you can still see the liquid is slightly greenish, yellowish. I got most of the excess Cyanotype liquid out, which gives me this finish. You can see her face is actually not bad in this one, for example. Certain white parts looks a little bit blue, which means that it's slightly overexposed. In general, I think another observation that I see are these purplish streaks, and it looks, in general, more purple at the bottom of the shirt compared to the top. I think this is because I left the shirt to dry throughout the night, which means the solution gets pulled down by gravity and it left a heavier mark at the bottom and at certain creases, which results in an uneven coating of the shirt. Here is my result. I made a t-shirt.